Have you ever seen someone who is always alone, no matter where he goes? He is always alone and withdraws from social lives. He rarely communicates directly with others, especially to new people. Despite the fact that the other people try to communicate with him, he only talks infrequently and prefers to listen rather than share his feelings. This occurrence can be classified as a case of social anxiety. Early signs of social anxiety include worry, anxiousness, sweaty hands, and a mind overflowing with negative ideas. People with social anxiety may experience it not only when speaking in public without a preparation, but also when interacting with others in groups, such as when talking or discussing something. If you are one of the people listed above, I'm sorry for what happened to you. What you are going through right now is unsettling and makes you feel irritated to the point that it is interfering with your regular routine. However, you will not always be like this, and you can gradually but steadily diminish social anxiety. American Psychological Association defines social anxiety as a fear of the following two things. First, there are the societal factors that might lead to embarrassing situations in society. For example, when talking to other people but mispronouncing the intended word or stumbling when walking in a public crowd. Second, there's a risk of being judged by others with a negative view. For example, fear of being considered as a weak, wrong, and stupid. The root of social anxiety is the fear of others judging oneself. Social anxiety has become a part of psychological disorders, which means to know you have an anxiety or not, you need a help from a psychologist to diagnose it. Social anxiety has different levels of anxiety, starting from low, moderate, to high levels. From the social anxiety level, we can know that there are areas that actually can still be overcome on our own, or ask for help from others to help lead to positive actions. There are also areas that require a professional assistance if the problems encountered extend to all lines of social interaction. Social anxiety might arise as a result of the fear of being judged by others. This can happen in a social environment. Those of us who have a social anxiety will think about other people's views of themselves in a negative context and conclude these thoughts unilaterally, because the negative thoughts that pervade your mind might actually cause the circumstance to occur, as well as having an impact on your desire to connect socially, which is dwindling to the point of being unable to do so. You can try to apply in your daily life the concept of amor fati, or the love of destiny, proposed by Friedrich Nietzsche in your daily life. This concept does not instruct to surrender to the condition of anxiety, but to accept the situation and choose to undergo the process so that the level of anxiety decreases. This concept tells us that whatever happens in our lives, whether a good one or a bad one, it is necessary to accept and undergo the process so that we can become better individuals. Whenever you feel nervous, anxious, or uncomfortable, first, you have to accept that you have a social anxiety. From the acceptance will come the development within yourself in order to unravel your anxiety. After trying to accept the condition, the next thing you can do is reject the negative thoughts that are in your head. Like in the previous example, where you feel anxious because you are afraid of being labeled as stupid, nervous, and wrong, from there you have to try to hold back those feelings and slowly get rid of the bad thoughts. For example, when you feel that other people know that you are nervous, try to think positively first by asking yourself questions such as, How come they know I'm nervous? Or are they really notice and make fun of me? In fact, other people will be more busy looking after themselves than making fun of you. Rejecting or opposing your thoughts when you are anxious is not easy, but you can try to be a step more positive, even though the anxiety you have right now is directly related to social interactions. It doesn't make you weaker than others and feel unworthy of help from others. In fact, you are really allowed to ask for help from other people, either from friends, parents, or if your anxiety condition is difficult to manage, it's fine. You can immediately get help from professionals to map out your problem. Sharing your problems with others is not something to be afraid of. In fact, it may be beneficial for those of you who are unsure how to reduce or prevent anxiety. The most important point is overcoming social anxiety takes time. So, you should appreciate the small progress that has been made. You must keep in mind that there will always be small things you can do to reduce your social anxiety and improve your mindset to be more calm and comfortable. And finally, if you cannot handle it yourself, it's okay to go to a professional. The cost and time you spend will be commensurate with the progress you get. Thank you for keep going. I'm proud of you.